Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. I hope that you are all having a nice relaxing, mellow, dare I say, boring day after Christmas. If you're watching this when it first posts, if you're watching a little bit later, by all means, I think that is awesome. I really appreciate your continued support and I hope I have it as we move into the new year. If you celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a great day yesterday, and if you haven't already, make sure that you do watch all of that Advent series that I did, my Adventures with Noel series. There is a playlist for it if you want to go through it, and then you can fill out the multiple choice quiz that shows me that you are watching the videos, and you can be entered to potentially win a little mystery bundle of some awesome items from some of those Advent calendars. Today though, I have one of our absolute favorite monthly lifestyle boxes. They actually won a couple Nobody Awards in our Nobody Awards, which is the awards that we do for subscription boxes here on the channel for this year. It is, of course, Hygge Box. Now, this is not a box that is sent to me for review. I think over the 4 years that I've been subscribed, I've gotten maybe 1 or 2 boxes that they were kind enough to gift to me, but it is a box that I absolutely love. It is a total mystery box. They don't do any spoilers or anything, but they always promise an edible indulgence, something nice to drink, as well as an element of light. Now, if you go for their standard box, which is usually only 4 to 5 items, that's already more than half your box, right? Because that's already covering 3 of the items that you already know. The standard boxes are, let me double check my notes. It's been a while, I feel like. It's $42 plus $10 in shipping. The deluxe boxes, I wanted to call it a premiere box, but the deluxe boxes that usually have 1 to 2 more items. I cannot recall the last time that we actually had 2 extra items, so it's usually a 5th or 7th product, but generally it's like a 5th or, excuse me, a 6th or 7th product. Those are $44 plus $12 in shipping. So essentially, if you're on a monthly basis, it's just a $4 difference. You really start to see the savings when you're able to do a multi-month subscription. I, for a long time, have wanted to be able to do an annual subscription with Hygge Box, just because I really like the element. Like, I know a lot of people are kind of like, I don't like subscriptions because I forget about them. And sometimes when it's a box that I know that I love, I kind of love that set it and forget it element. By the way, I do have a referral link that will get you 5% off, and then I get a little bit of credit that can go towards those renewals. I usually do about 3 months at a time personally, but you know, where I really feel that price when I kind of hits my bank account is usually on the shipping. I'm like, oh yeah, that's like, every time I do 3 months, that's a good $36 in shipping. So that's why I've been thinking of maybe trying to save some money and finally do a 6-month subscription. I don't know if I can do the 12 months because I'm trying to do a couple annual subscriptions, and it would be nice to start in the new year, but we'll just have to see, because you guys love this one. I usually get pretty good views on these videos, and I like them too. I think it's just partially because you don't see it on a lot of channels, right? Because they don't send out PR boxes for the most part. They do to a couple of larger channels, but not on a consistent basis. So they've done a good job with their marketing. They don't have them. All right, you guys, so inside when we open it up, it tells you all about the concept of Hygge, which of course is a Danish concept. This is Hygge Box, even though it's a Danish concept, and they all have fabulous Scandinavian names over there. When you contact customer support, they are great with their customer support, and they definitely understand the idea of Hygge. It is a US company, so that is where they are shipping currently. So inside we always get a lovely little art card. This one says, "Let it snow," and it's got this beautiful illustration of a nice snowy winter cabin. It kind of looks like a gingerbread house to me, honestly. And then on the back, it tells us all about it. Sometimes in this introductory paragraph, there's too many spoilers, so I try not to actually read it until towards the end. Along the bottom, they tell you what the item is that's just in the deluxe boxes and not necessarily in the standard boxes. I have expressed this, but I will express it again just in case you are new to the channel, because we do have quite a few new subscribers. I personally like it when it's more of a home decor item or more of a hero item for that deluxe box item versus something that feels to me a little bit smaller, like a self-care or beauty products. I like getting those in a lifestyle box. I think that it really balances out the edible items and the element of light, which is often a candle or fairy lights. But I don't think it should be the extra item, because then it makes me think that maybe I should go back to the standard box, which I was subscribed to just the standard box for a while. That was a couple years ago. But when I did that, at that time, usually the extra item in the deluxe boxes was the wow item, and I would feel the FOMO big time. And now I feel like if I made the switch back, then all of a sudden they would start having like really, 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 really good deluxe box items. Who knows? All right. Green tissue paper. This is different. Maybe this is just for the holidays. Usually we get some kind of fun Scandinavian like holiday stuff in these boxes, like little paper villages or some little gnomes. We got that amazing gnome candle. So there hasn't been as much of that, I feel like, this winter so far. Or I guess it was technically still fall and now we're just getting into winter. So I'm kind of hoping for some of that holiday goodness. Now I will tell you, even though you're watching this after Christmas, I did get the box before Christmas. It just kind of depends. I usually get the box towards the end of the month. Now this one actually came in a mailer bag because there was an extra item that did not fit inside. And just taking a quick glance at that card, it is not the hero item. That is the big item, this physically bigger item that is not in the box. So it looks like we got a lot of shred for Christmas. I'm gonna move some of that shred and see, oh, I see some gnomey goodness in here, you guys. I'm pretty excited about this, and I am actually filming this a couple of days before Christmas, so I do still have a little bit of time to enjoy this. I kind of wish they had sent out some of the Christmas decor in like November, I guess. Like, I guess they did that with our candle last time, but ooh, this looks good. This looks good. I still have a little bit of a scratchy throat that's gotten exacerbated, of course, by me, you know, by me talking in these videos, but let's go ahead. So I'm kind of reading, and it does kind of look like there's a lot of spoilers. So let's just go ahead and get into the items, and then I'll go back to that introductory paragraph. All right, you guys, let's see what we got. So the first one is our element of light, and I can see that because nothing's hiding on the bottom. So this is from Hygge Box, which is kind of their in-house brand. It says Skov. Let's see. Savor every moment in retreat to the heart of the forest. I have no idea. That font is so small, you guys. I think I need to go to the optometrist. I feel like I checked on this like a little while ago, and now my eyesight is just, it is getting rough. Like, I'm definitely having to hold things further away. Where every moment is a retreat into the heart of the forest. So yeah, I kind of like my brain filled in the gaps, but you know, that sounds like it's going to be sort of a nice winter evergreen scent, which you know I love. It says, Skov is an enchanting creation that captures the essence of the winter season. As you light it, you'll be transported to a tranquil forest surrounded by the comforting embrace of evergreen and cedar, those woodsy mid-notes that soothe your soul. And as the candle continues to burn, it unveils its hidden treasure, a rich base of fir, amber, and moss. This is where nostalgia meets warmth. It's as if you're reliving those cherished moments of decorating freshly cut Christmas trees with loved ones. Oh, I love their copy. Them and I think Margot Elena are the best. So I can opine about the items without having to be too creative myself, which I appreciate. So, ooh, that is a candle to opine about. Get it? Opine about, because it's got the pine scent in it. Or evergreen scent. It smells really good. It's that classic like Christmas tree scent that we love. Like the reason to get real Christmas trees, in my personal opinion, at least. So I'm very, very pleased with that. All right. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. We have, for our edible indulgence, some ginger snaps. Yes. So it says galetas de jengibre. So this is what it looks like. They're those nice thin ginger snaps. I haven't gotten that good chewy molasses gingerbread cookie this year that I usually really love to have. I don't care if it's decorated like a little man with buttons. Like just a big molasses cookie is really good to me too. But these will do the trick, especially with something nice to drink, like a nice tea or even a hot cocoa or even just my daily coffee, because I haven't been like that festive with my drinks, I have to admit. It says, step into the world of comfort and tradition with Nyaker's original ginger snap cookies, a taste of pure hygge. These delightful treats are lovingly crafted by the oldest gingerbread bakery in Sweden, preserving a cherished recipe that reached its zenith back in the 1950s. With every crisp, delicate bite, you're treated to sweet and spicy notes. Real ginger, clove, and cinnamon unite to create a harmonious blend that dances on your taste buds. It's like a warm, comforting hug from the inside out. I kind of wish I got to write copy, because that's one of my jobs. I wish I got to write copy for food, or I'd have to be better about describing food, or subscription boxes. I wish I could write copy for subscription boxes, you guys, versus the copy that I write, which is about tech items, tech advancements in products. That is not as fun to write about, even though it's really cool. It is not as cool to write about. I'm just gonna admit that to you guys. All right, let's see what else we have got. Oh, these are always fun. We got some hot chocolate stick. Ooh, and it's dark hot chocolate, me likey. So these are, I think I first had one of these in, it might have been in Denmark, honestly. It could have been in Denmark when, maybe it was in Belgium. But I went to a cafe and they gave us these hot chocolate on a stick, and it was just like so delightful to just keep stirring it until it got creamy and delicious. You have to have your milk or milk substitute really hot or it doesn't quite work. I will say that. It says prepare yourself for a Hygge experience with an extraordinary hot chocolate stick that features chocolate crafted in the heart of Belgium. Ta-da! Renowned for its exquisite chocolate making traditions. Momi Choc-ele invites you to slow down, savor the moment, and relish the rich, comforting bliss it brings. As you immerse this masterpiece into steaming hot milk, watch as the chocolate indulgence gracefully begins to melt, transforming your humble beverage into a velvety delicacy. See, that's way more fun than talking about speeds and performance of a laptop. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. All right, let's see. They're so cute. Oh, all right, you guys. They're a little smushed, but them's adorable. Look at these little gnomies. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and slice the tape that is keeping this box closed. They're so adorable. I have a lot of gnomes, and I will admit, because I have such a gnome collection, but also now a Christmas tree collection. I have some right there. Not all the gnomes got to come out of their storage boxes this year. So maybe this year was a, oh, you're gonna do it on all sides, Noel. Maybe this year was a tree year, and maybe next year will be a gnome year. I don't know. I wish I could do the trees and the gnomes, honestly, but then I would need a bigger home. I need a home for gnomes. A gnome home. You're like, maybe you shouldn't write copy for subscription boxes. Well, fair enough. They're so cute. Look at them. It's like Fred and Ted. I don't know what their names are. Let's see if they say. Behold, these it literally says behold. I am beholding. Behold, these whimsical gnomes poised to conquer the snowy wonderland. Oh, they have little ornament rings on them, strings on them. Each of these enchanting ornaments clutches ski poles in both hands, their feet transformed into skis, ready to glide through the winter magic. Oh, I'm ready for them to glide as well. It says, adorned in cozy winter hats. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Their round wooden noses peek out, and beneath you'll find their long flowing white beards. It's a scene straight out of a fairy tale, a touch of winter enchantment brought to life. Let them grace your home and become a part of your Hygge tradition, reminding you of the simple joys and the wonders of the season. Swish, swish, swish. Fred and Ted, don't know which one's which, but I've decided that that's their names. Oh, one of them has bows in their beard, so maybe that's a girl. Yeah, because I don't think she has a beard. I think that's just her hair. Fred and Theodora? Fred and Ted? I don't know. They're so cute. See, whimsical. Love that. I love that Hygge doesn't have to be as austere as I think some people think like Scandinavian design and decor can sometimes feel. It definitely has that coziness, right? That's the first definition word people usually think of when they think of Hygge. All right, so we have one more item. So that was pretty good, you guys. We got our gingerbread cookies, we got our hot chocolate on a stick, so that was our drink, our candle, and then for our extra items, we got the gnomes, and we got 2 of them, which is really cute, and the item that did not fit. This is the item that I personally think should have been like the deluxe box only item. It came shrink wrapped. It's a fluffy marshmallow. Don't worry, guys, it's not just a giant marshmallow. But look how compressed they managed to make this. So I saved this moment for you where we get to open it up and watch it fluff like a marshmallow. I'm a little scared because I have more blankets than one would ever need. I try to share them with friends and family, and even in my mystery boxes that I said, oh, it's fluffing. Can you guys see it fluffing? There it goes. That is like a huge difference. That's like 4 times the size. That happened like immediately. Oh, but looky how fluffy and marshmallowy. Oh, look, that is awesome. What a great item. It's in white. It's got this kind of cool, like checkered texture to it. I was thinking of giving this actually to my nieces because they have a dog named Marshmallow. But because they have a dog named Marshmallow, I feel like white for young nieces and a dog may not be the best idea. Might have to keep this nice fluffy for myself. Let's see. It says the fluffy marshmallow throw is a slice of heaven in the form of a blanket. It's textured and warm with a plush construction that adds an extra layer of coziness. It's like a warm hug on a chilly evening. Drape it over your couch or your favorite reading chair and instantly elevate your comfort game. With this beautiful ribbon. What a great like gift too. I don't want to give it away, but it is also white, and white doesn't do great in my house either, even without dogs and children. It's so comfy, cozy. I wonder if it says, oh, it is 60 inches by 50 inches. That's pretty big. I wonder if it's like double-sided. I'm trying to see it see what the edge is like. Oh yeah, it's like double-sided. It's like got that texture on both sides instead of some fuzzy blankets like this are like almost like a felt or a velour on one side, but this is just thin and fuzzy on both sides, as far as I can tell. Like that feels like the edge. Yeah, fuzzy on both. Oh, you know what? It doesn't have the texture on the other side. It's just, oh, maybe it does. Hold on. No, it does. It's just more plush on one side. It's like the back side of it, but you still get the grid kind of feel to it. I love that. It's like the outside of a building almost, but a fluffy one. So now we can go back and we can actually read that copy at the beginning before we get into our deluxe item. So it says, winter hygge is like a warm embrace on the sofa, cocooned beneath a blanket as soft and fluffy as a marshmallow's. The serene flicker of an evergreen scented candle, evoking the very essence of nature, infusing your space with a soothing embrace. The gradual, delightful melt of a hot chocolate stick in your favorite mug, and the irresistible scent of freshly baked cookies wafting from the oven. This is the essence of hygge, where winter becomes a canvas for your cozy masterpiece. From the first snowfall to the last snowflake, the season unfolds as you desire. Hygge places the reins in your hands, inviting you to curate your own winter wonderland. In these months, joy thrives in simplicity, and less truly becomes more. But let's see more. Even instead of let's see less, let's see more. So what is in the deluxe boxes? It is hiding. All right, this is from Danica Designs Studio, and we've actually gotten one of these before in a Hygge Box, and I believe it was the one that matched a mug that we got in Hygge Box once that had these beautiful blue delicate hands on it, and I'm pretty sure that one of these paper boxes or bins or baskets was also in there. So it's kind of cool. It's a great item for subscription boxes, right? Because look how flat it folds, much like that blanket. I cannot believe how fluffy that got from being like not even an inch thick to now like 6 inches thick. So you just kind of open it up. It's kind of got a crinkly texture to it. That's just part of the look. It's not something you're gonna like iron and try to get nice and soft, but it is really great. I found that these are nice for storage bins. When you have a bigger one, they're great for blankets. When you have smaller ones, they're great for like toys or Legos or puzzle pieces. But they are nice because then when you don't have to use them as a receptacle for something, then you can put them away. They also look kind of cute. This one's got like, it looks like arrows or trees, you decide. It could also be good as a planter around like an ugly pot, right? It could actually make that like poinsettia that I had look a little bit nicer instead of that red foil, which is more decorative, but I kind of like this better. So it says, stay organized without sacrificing style thanks to this Marvel emblem that embodies the spirit of outdoor adventure. Crafted from 90% paper and 10% natural latex, it's not just functional, it's an eco-friendly statement. This paper basket harmonizes nature's beauty with your organizational needs. It says use it as a vessel for plants, toys, food, utensils, whatever your heart desires. It can fold flat or you can roll it up or down to adjust the height, making it a timeless addition to any space. So yes, you can, I like the look better, honestly, when it's folded down like this. But you can unfold it and do a little bit of a higher height if you're like kind of leaning stuff in there. I know some people use this for like their crafting supplies. They'll put like yarn in it. It is white, so I wouldn't necessarily put like my candle accessories kit in there. Well, that's like a good height if you just needed it to be a little bit higher for your planter. And then you can actually go all the way up. It does actually unfold all the way up so that you don't have that border at the top, but I kind of like the look of the border, honestly. So it's pretty cool. I don't know how much these run. This one feels pretty small, and it is, again, paper craft. I don't know, that, like, to me this doesn't feel like a hero item. To me it just doesn't feel like the item that I'm like, oh, thank goodness I got the deluxe box, because if I had missed out on this paper basket, I would be super bummed. I would be super bummed if I missed out on this, but lucky for all you standard subscribers, you got this beautiful marshmallow blanket, which I'm trying to keep clean just for a few more seconds at least. I hope you all enjoyed this video just as much as I hope that you all enjoyed your holiday season. I know it's not quite over yet. We got a couple more days to go, but if you could leave a comment below and a thumbs up, I would truly, truly appreciate that support. And don't worry, I will keep the Hygge boxes coming into the new year. I just have to figure out what the best subscription term is for me, but look at them. They're so cute. See you soon.